Paul Scully, as a minister for small businesses, you will have, I'm sure, people who get in touch with you as a minister saying, could you help us with this particular aspect of government business, tax policy, whatever it is. However, this is something of a different order altogether, isn't it? This is existential stuff, potentially, for your party. If this is reflected, if some of this public anger is reflected come those May elections, who knows what you're left with?
Well, I think there's two things there. I mean, first of all, there's clear anger from people up and down the country. I lost my mother and two uncles throughout the pandemic. Couldn't have the kind of funerals we wanted for some of my uncles. But so I can understand why people are annoyed. What it's important now that we look at things in the round. We've had this Sue Gray update. Clearly, the Met have got their investigation that we want to see, because we want the answers. Nobody wants this to keep rumbling on, because we've got to get on with doing the job. We've got the real risk of a war on the other side of Europe with Russia and Ukraine. People are worried about the cost of living pressures. We're coming out of the pandemic now. The excellent work that's happened with the booster program allows us to get on the front foot for the recovery. But then you talk about May. What we can't do is we can't work on the media cycles now to talk about what councillors are doing in their local areas, because I'm a London MP. I live in Sutton, and I've seen the failures of the Lib Dem council there. You see then in somewhere like Wandsworth, where they're doing a really good job, got the lowest council rate there. What you don't want to do is councillors to be able to distract and deflect their delivery or lack of delivery to something that's going on up in Westminster, because that's just living off the back of some really hard-working councillors.